This is our new doorbell.
Okay. Tired of them people ringing my doorbell. Religious people first thing Saturday morning. They're always coming around. Salespeople, politicians. And we're always hiding here looking around the corner to see who it is because we never answer our door. So I came up with a solution. It's called Ring the Video Doorbell. I'm going to put this right on the front of the door. Next to the door, you hit the button. Pops up on my iPhone. And we can see who it is. Answer them. Tell them we're not home, even though we are. Probably answer them right from bed, bathroom, shower, anywhere. Just tell them you're busy, not home. We can watch them. They can hear us talk back and forth. It's the Ring the Video Doorbell. And we're going to get it installed here momentarily. I'm going to open this up. Flip this up like that. And it comes with all the neat little gadgets you need to install this thing. Look at this. The doorbell, drill bit, screwdriver, a level to even level the thing. So let's see what's all in here. Okay, so what we got here, it even gives you a little bag of screws. Yeah, see that? Little bag of screws, your level, screwdriver. Pull this out, and this is your doorbell, the video camera, all up in there. Okay, we'll set that aside. Got your instructions. I'd rather probably just prefer to go to ring.com, look up a video on how to do it all. This is our base unit template. This is what goes against the door or your wall. And if you're using going into cement or brick, you're going to use the little holders here. Screws go right into the wood. We'll see what happens. See where we're going to put this thing. You get it on there, use a level to level this out. Take the stickers off. That's going to go right on there. So you got this little diode, depending on the doorbell system that you use now. You might have to put this in here between these two contacts. There's videos online, ring.com in the support. Go to the videos, instructions, gives you a lot more than this couple page, whatever you want to call this, quick setup guide. Put this away. And your little charging cable. If you're not going to connect this to some type of power and get it powered, we have an electronic doorbell which will not be compatible, so I can't use the wires that are coming to it. So I'm going to disconnect the doorbell we're using now because it's an intercom system. And this has a battery in it. You're going to charge it. Needs 10 hours to charge up. So while I install this thing, I'm going to go over and plug this in to the computer. This will go right in here. And 10 hours, it'll give it a full charge. And the charge is supposed to last a long, long time. Up to maybe a year. And then when it's going low, this will just yank off of the base. Bring it in the house, charge it up for 10 hours, you're good to go for months and months and months again. So we're going to see how this baby operates. And while this charges, before you charge it, you go download your app. We have the iPhone. I download the app, follow the instructions to set it up. I set it up as the front door. Connects to your Wi-Fi system in your house, so you need Wi-Fi. You're going to need a router, wireless router, to get all this connected. And then wherever you are in the world, when somebody hits the doorbell, it's going to come up on your phone. You can answer it, talk to the person, everything. Multiple people in the household can also get the app. And, you know, you have 3 or 4 people in your household, Android phone, iPhone, whatever. When somebody rings a doorbell, you're all going to see it. So we're going to test that out too. But let me plug this in, give it a charge up. We'll come back to that when it's all charged up. We'll show you how to connect it onto the base here. In the meantime, while this is charging, we'll go out and install the base. charge it overnight, unplug it, and before I install it, even though it's easy to come on and off that base, because we're going to have to charge this once or twice a year, supposedly. We'll see how that works out. But for now, before we put it on the base, and I go through all the trouble, let's see how this thing works before I install it. Okay, somebody rings the doorbell. The lights are spinning, waiting for us to answer. On the iPhone, I have someone is at your front door. It's telling me it's the front door. So I'm going to swipe this, see what happens. And there we go. It looks all right. Now, we can either just use this to look at the person, come down and answer the door without doing anything else and hitting the end button. Or if we're not home or you're busy, you just hit the talk button and you can converse between your phone and the doorbell. I'm not going to do that right now because we'll probably get a whole lot of feedback because their speakers are and the microphones are right next to each other, so we'll just get feedback. So I'm not even going to try it. But as you can see, it's a good wide angle fisheye lens, so it should pick up porch out there and, you know, cover the door, everything I need to see. So that's what it looks like, and we'll go out there and put this on and give it a test run. There's 6 squares that are going to go on these 6 notches on the frame. You know, stick it on there, push this down, and then there's 2 screws. Now we're going to use the provided screwdriver. That one we're going to have to use because they're hex screws, and we're going to tighten those down so nobody can lift this off the base and steal it. Install it onto the base, tighten up the 2 screws, and your installation is now complete. We're going to give it a test run. Okay, that's somebody at the front door. We're giving it a test on the phone right now. It says someone is at your front door. Slide that open. We're going to answer it. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we're not home right now.
Okay.
How can you hear us? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I can hear perfect.
Okay, and you look pretty good. Let's show everybody. That's my wife doing the test run at the doorbell. And everything seems to be working good. When you're done with the call, you're just going to hit the end. Okay, so we're done with the install of the Ring Video Doorbell. And at the end there with the screwdriver, I was using my own tools there for a little bit. But at the end, they give you this little tool, your Phillips head and your Torx. I needed this to screw at the bottom of the base, tighten everything up so nobody can steal the doorbell. So don't just throw this out right away when you get your package, because you're going to want to use this directly at the end. Again, I use my own tools. Everybody's application is going to be different. You'll just have to figure it out before you start ripping things apart and screwing things down. Make sure it's exactly where you want it to be. The install took probably 25 minutes because I had to rip out some other, the old system and figure out where I'm going to put things. If I had a clean wall and I was just coming out there to install it, it would take no longer than 5 minutes to screw that base plate onto a wall and connect your doorbell. It's that simple. 5 minutes. And now you can see who's at your front door anytime. On the app itself, when you go into your iPhone, you're going to see all the recent doorbell events, who was there. You get a 30-day trial of Cloud. You can go back and see all your events, even if you know, something happened out front, vandalism, anything, you can go back and look at that. There is a charge for it. I didn't sign up right now, so I'm going to see how it works. They give you a 30-day free trial, and everything that is recorded that happens in front of your house. In that motion, anybody hits the doorbell, you can go back and identify who was at your house. I don't know how long they store it on the cloud. So right now it's 30-day free trial. And that's a good thing. You can go back. I set up motion. There's a motion detector on it. I set it up for about 30 feet. That should get me out close to my sidewalk. I don't want to be notified every time people are walking their dogs up and down my sidewalk. That doesn't interest me. But somebody would walk up to the house and not ring your doorbell, maybe look in the window, walk away, you will be notified. The only downside to that is I noticed every time somebody opens the door and exits the house, or if they're working out there on the porch cleaning, or you're going to have a party, you got company over, you're sitting on your porch, this is going to pick up the sensor all the time. So you'll have to go into your app and hit the menu, and you can go down here and hit your front door and turn motion off. Shared users, link chimes, recent activity, it's all in here. Motion alerts, you can just turn that off right there. You don't even have to go into the motion settings. Just turn it off if you're having, you know, an eventful day out front with company and so forth. You don't want this thing to keep chiming away and telling you there's people out front. So we're going to let it at that. I give this a 5-star rating out of 5 stars. It's a great doorbell, security purposes, everything. Now you can see who's at your front door and don't have to be scared to open your door and confront the religious fanatics, salesmen, cold calls, politicians. Now you can be choosy who you open the door for. Okay, great security device, $199, $199. You can buy them online at ring.com, or I went down to Best Buy. They had a lot of them in stock, different colors, and came home. And like I said, within 25 minutes, I have a video doorbell. That's all, folks. See you next time.